What's up, guys? This is your boy Del back again with another reaction video. This time we are going to do the latest piece from Rumbaya, led up by the gorgeous and talented Madera Mazdura, Delia Madera. We share the first part of our first name, so I have a special liking for her. And she's dope, so that helps too, right? All right, guys, let's watch this and see what we like. So guys, one thing before we even start, I think that a lot of times when you hear a good song, because a lot of people are playing good music, you should hear the song, but then explore the artist. Because after I started hearing the song, because it started getting played a lot, I researched the artist, and let me reassure you that that brother has a lot of good music. So look him up. Of course, the name is slipping off the top of my head, but look him up. He's got a ton of great stuff that I play in class all the time. So that's just a tip for those of you who might just be looking for the song. Like, really research the artist, go through their albums if you're on Spotify, or I use YouTube Music. I'm an Android user, so on my end, I just like click the albums and just play them and see what I like and just like them and set them aside and then play them in class. So they're great. Do that. So go back, check this out. So watch the movements. One, down, tap step. A little basic. This is the cool thing about, like, I'm speaking as someone who's choreographed stuff. My impulse is to do things a little bit more complicated. And it's such a, I think I might have mentioned this in another video, but I feel like it's something to admire when you watch someone who's doing like the really bare essence of what's happening in the music and still communicating it well. So in the very beginning, like, the steps were really simple, but they were dancing the hell out of it. So that's that really fine line that reads well when you're watching people and looking at choreo and watching the dancers and they're just killing it. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be, because there's instances of stuff where it's like, wow, that was dope and it was crazy and it was flashy and stuff. But a lot of times too, we can do less, and that can be much more because it gives a chance for the dancer to really express themselves. I wanted to acknowledge that floor change. Nice and easy, simple but clean. Hey! So I'm being real. Me personally, I don't know that I would, as a director, pick those outfits for the guys. But as I'm watching them in it, I think they look great in it, and I think the ladies look amazing too. But it's really catchy. It's real, like, bright and alive, and it just naturally pulls you in. I, in a past life, went to art school, and I have a really special appreciation for color and how people like psychologically react to color, you know what I'm saying? So red and yellow, it's very vibrant, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it look real cool, and it matches kind of the tone of the song as well. Hey. This is something cool. Like, I feel like I used to have this issue back when I first started teaching people, like, in the context of a group, and I was really young at it. I had a big hiccup. I'll probably tell the story one day, but it was a little rough because it got thrust upon me. I was fine being a dancer, and the person I was following had moved, and it's like a hot potato. Like, here, take this. So at the time, I really didn't know how to lead a group and whatnot. So a couple of years passed after that one disbanded, and I tried again. And for whatever reason, I got it in my head that I don't want the dancers to look like me because I want them to find their own voice, right? But here's a perfect example of someone who's such a strong dancer and who everyone is kind of following stylistically. And then once they feel that movement in their own bodies, they tend to personalize that movement. You know what I mean? So it's a lesson for me as much as it is for any of us watching who watch it with more of an appreciating eye, because you're like, man, look at them dance, but she's leading that energy. So a lot of these stuff, like the culture of the company always comes from the top down, right? So that's just something to appreciate and keep in mind. So I think they look dope, and I think that Delia is doing an amazing job. I'm gonna be honest with you. I for whatever reason or another, I get on Instagram, but not too often, right? So I'm sure I'm missing a lot of details. Someone here might also be helping out with the styling, but from what I understand, Delia is the main person. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me on that and give someone else some love who deserves it, because I'm all about that. But regardless, I think they look dope. Woo! And that's hard, man, because a lot of times you'll have a group and the guys are really good and the ladies are not that strong, or the ladies are really good and the guys are not that strong. I feel like they have a really good unified style as a company and everyone is really strong. So this looks amazing. If I had to give any criticism, and I haven't watched the whole thing yet, I would say I wish the staging, excuse me, I wish the staging was a little bit more intricate, because right now it went this and then that. So she could play maybe around, or they could play around with a little bit more different formation, because right now I believe it stayed exactly the same the whole time. It's just moved a little bit. But I mean, that's a small criticism, because the dancing is so good that it doesn't really matter. This is something that can even be added or addressed. You know what I'm saying? And again, baby criticism. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I think it's amazing. I think they're doing a great job. There we go. See, I shouldn't have spoken too soon. Got a little circle action going. Okay, you know what? Retract my statement. Never mind. That looks hot. Hey, the angle that we're watching is a little weird, but I'm sure that's really clean. It's 4 and 4. Yeah. Yeah, I'll retract my statement. Sorry. I said that too soon. I should have watched the whole piece. Man, it's so good. I love it. I love the flavor. I love the attitude. I love the synchronicity. In the partnering, if you guys notice, there's a lot of little things that are just baby off, like angles. So again, saying what I love, which is 99% of everything, the only thing that would make this even better is if some of the angles of some of the hits were on the same place. But other than that, this is an amazing performance. Shout out to Rumbaya. They're doing dope. Yee! What a way to end it. A lot of times you want to end something really dramatic or with a big trick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to do some big ass thing at the end. But sometimes the song doesn't have that, right? And you can get away with something like that and be all up in people's faces and they will react. I remember one time I had a conversation with Osmar, and he was basically from Yamule. He was talking about how he's like, the littlest things, the strangest things will get people to react. So here's a situation of something very like nondescript, because realistically, they were doing this amazing dancing, this amazing movement, and they end it just by going in people's faces, and people are like, ah, and reacting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool, and it's a testament to, as dancers, to, you know, just sell the hell out of what you're doing, and also as like someone on my end, a choreographer, to like, again, going back to what I said earlier, it doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be committed and powerful. So excuse my voice, guys, I'm a little like allergy season, so I'm a little congested. But other than that, I just wanted to give a shout. I watched this when it first came out, and I wanted to revisit it, is what I meant to say, because I loved it. And for Rumbaya, keep doing what you guys are doing. It's amazing. I can't wait to see more. And I hope to see it in person, like in live, sooner than later. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction video. I will catch you guys on the next one. If you have anything you want to see me react to, please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't, click that like button, subscribe, and help out your boy so I can keep making these videos. And I have a lot more plans, so yeah, join me. Talk to you guys later, guys. Peace.